funny.
Yeah. You said jail.
Jail.
Yeah, you say jail.
Come on.
I've been thinking about McDonald's just a breakfast. I should have came here to put a smile on.
Alright, I guess I'll go first, but I just want something in the fridge for dessert. I'm getting kind of tired and I need a recharge, so give me a Powerade and make it a large.
I already ate that smile steak. Nothing you kind of really want to shake. So give me McFlurry, make it in a hurry with the candy underneath and make it eat.
I want a big chicken and a big Mac with snap bread in a ketchup pack, and give me some nuggets every now and then. Give me 4 number 6 cakes and make it 10. Time for dessert, give me a hot fudge sundae.
You're kind of fat, try yogurt.
Why would you say that?
Taylor, that's the reason you're the buddy in the back.
What? That doesn't make any sense.
Because your butt takes up half the bench.
Man, I'm not even please come back.
Please, please come back. Alright, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the show. Think of what I'm thinking.
Let's just go.